Damn, son, where'd you find this?
This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
Listen to me, Randy. It doesn't matter what you look like on the outside, whether you're white or black or Sasquatch even. As long as you follow your dream, no matter how crazy or against the law it is. Except for Sasquatch. If you're Sasquatch, the rules are different.
Forget it, Meatwad. I'm a circus freak. That's all I'll ever be.
Whatever.
Hoppy. This is Hoppe Hour.
Jones.
Oh, yeah. It's Hoppe Hour. I'm your host, Ryan Hoppe, hanging out with you for the next hour. So leave me a voicemail, 856-49-HOPPY. Also, you can always tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. And if you're traditional, Ryan Hoppe Radio at gmail.com. We are heard on the Quad Pod Network at QODPOD.com/Ryan Hoppe. And I just recorded episode 2 of my Talking Head show, Hoppe Hour Live, which can be found on the No Filter Network and nofilter.net. Also, it's on YouTube. Go to my profile, just search up Ryan Hoppe. But then again, it's a pretty dangerous thing to search up my name on YouTube. And we're heard every Thursday at 5 p.m. East Coast time, 4 p.m. Central at zradiolive.com. It's alive. And for all the info, RyanHoppeRadio.com.
This podcast is for the people who wake up in the morning and grind their ass off. The people who run to their coffee pot and chug that scorching hot coffee. The people who won't give up no matter how hard life gets. The people who push their body to the limit just to get by in life. Because that's all you can do. This is Hoppe Hour.
Whoa! Hoppe Hot Topic!
Kendall Jenner is facing some major backlash for her latest tequila ad, in which she's already disabled the comments on her post, as many accuse her of being tone deaf and cultural appropriation.
Can you imagine in this short lifetime that we have, with the little time we have on this planet, that you're offended by a commercial that Kendall Jenner made for tequila, and you're surprised that she's tone deaf? The whole Kardashian's life is tone deaf.
Let's get into it. 3 months after announcing the launch of her very own tequila brand 818, Kendall took to her social media account on Monday to let fans know that her tequila bottles are now officially available in stores across the state of California, and that they'll be rolling out to the rest of the U.S. this summer.
What's funny is, this tequila literally is probably no different than any tequila you could get at Kroger or at Winn-Dixie or Publix, but because it's got the Kardashians' name on it, money, money, money.
However, many people did not raise a glass to Kendall's latest news, especially after watching her new promotional ad for the product, which has resulted in very intense backlash. In the video, we see several Mexican farmers working hard in the agave fields, while Kendall walks through the fields with a bottle of tequila and also struts on horseback while posing and smiling for the camera.
I mean, I can see where that's offensive, but look at who you're getting offended by. Didn't she also have that Coca-Cola ad that pissed everybody off?
Kendall is also seen with her hair in a couple of braids while wearing a hat and a blouse that resembles a rebozo, which is a Mexican shawl, and completed her look with a pair of what seems to be handcrafted earrings.
Oh man, she is just not winning today.
After Kendall's promos went live, many people, especially Mexican and Mexican Americans, were enraged with what they had seen and took to Instagram to accuse her of cultural appropriation as well as tone deafness, only to...
Listen, I completely get it. I'm not Hispanic. I'm not Mexican, so I don't think I have the right to, say if you can be offended or not. But, you have the right to be offended, but just think about it. Think about it. You're only alive on this planet so long, and it's a very short time, and then to just get mad about that? Are you serious?
only to find out that she had already disabled the comments.
And that's kind of a wussy move by her. Like, she acts like she's an authority figure, and she acts like she's the just best of all time, and then you shut down your comments. Makes you look guilty.
Comments were turned off. Upset fans then turned to Twitter to voice their heartfelt opinions on the matter, tweeting things like, "Not Kendall Jenner disabling her comments on the post of her appropriating our culture for her tequila launch."
We're offended today.
And another person went straight to the point, tweeting, "Kendall Jenner from her position of privilege doing a commercial of her tequila, wearing similar clothes and braids very common to the Mexican stereotypes of indigenous women." As well as...
And I don't even think she... Like, it does look really horrendous that there's people working in field while she's being a lead walking through. So that's, like, not defendable at all. But I don't even think she's... I'm not saying smart enough to realize that it is offensive, but, like, look at who you're getting mad at. You know what I mean? I don't know.
As leave it to Kendall to be as tone deaf as possible.
Yeah.
However,
she lives a tone deaf life. Again, she's tone deaf as hell. She's a 100 millionaire who has no talent and dates NBA players, and her sibling is known for a sex tape where it was very average. What do you expect? To have a PhD in rocket science?
But it's worth noting that not everyone in the Mexican and Mexican-American community feels the same way, as there were members of these communities who celebrated Kendall's new tequila venture. In fact, some people showed their support, explaining that Kendall is creating jobs in Mexico. However,
that's a good thing, right?
But the situation...
Because it's made in Mexico. So, I mean, it's a good thing. I don't think she had bad intentions. The showing the Mexicans working in the field, that's where you kind of go,
Someone hit the...
Oops, wrong button. That's where you go. That's like where she loses. But everything else, I just don't think she had bad intentions. I don't think she's racist against Mexicans. I don't think she's rooting against them. I think when you're offended by something, you completely have the right to be offended by something, but I think you need to, like, lean back in a chair and just really think out the thought that maybe they're just not aware. They're so elite that they are definitely tone deaf, but they don't mean to be. They're just out of touch.
Is a little bit more complex than that. As shared by some users, we have to keep in mind that there's often agave shortages, which is the plant used to make tequila.
Oh, really?
And foreign investors usually drive up the cost of the raw materials as they have deeper pockets, which in turn risks putting local tequila distilleries out of business or makes them vulnerable to being exploited by foreign
Kardashians exploiting people? No way!
brands. While Kendall and the tequila brand have yet to address the issues at hand, some other Twitter users are comparing this controversy to Kendall's infamous 2017 Pepsi commercial.
Oh, I forgot about the Pepsi commercial. But I just said Coca-Cola earlier. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, can you just imagine that bothering you? Like, think about it. Think about it real quick. It's funny because all the people that are bothered by it, if you ask them why they're bothered by it, I would say 20% of them don't even have a real explanation about why they're bothered. You know what I mean? I just like to live my life, and I get that I'm a heterosexual Caucasian male, so I get that I have had privilege in my life. I completely get it. I get it 100%. But at the same time, it's like, think about how short your life is. Think about how quickly the last 10 years has gone. Think about how 2011 was 10 years ago, not 1990. I know everyone posts those memes. Oh, I can't believe 1990 was 30 years ago, not 10. But think about how quickly this life passes by. And if you're honestly letting this get to you, where you're trying to cancel her and you're trying to do this and that, you're not spending life right. And what's sad is the people that are getting so offended about this, and I guess you could even switch the opinion, and the people that are so tone deaf and so out of touch, they're going to go to the grave with this. So the same examples, they're going to go to the grave not being aware of how out of touch and how much of elitist and how rude they are. and how tone deaf they are. And then on the other side of the spectrum, on the other side, you're going to have the people, it's like a seesaw. On the other side, you're going to have the people that will go to the grave taking pride in canceling people and taking pride in literally being offended all the time. And they think they're correct and just appreciate life. I'm just saying.
Hoppy. This is Hoppy Hour.
You know what I mean, man? Come on now.
Hoppy Hour will be right back.
But I'm right here hanging out with you guys. This following segment was brought to you by FitSageFitness.com. At fit_sage_fitness on Instagram. When I tell you that Devin Prasad is the best workout trainer in all of the Bay Area, I'm a man of my words. But if you don't live in the Bay Area, don't freak out. Don't worry. You can do virtual workouts online. All the info is at FitSageFitness.com.
Hoppy. This is Hoppy Hour.
Someone hook me up with a flame. I'm having a neck fit.
Light him up.
Meatwad.
Here.
Encourage him in his habit.
That's a good smoker.
When did you start smoking?
This morning. Where's my whiskey? I'm going to get tore up.
We shall acquire some wine on the way to the mall.
And then you can get tore up.
And pass out in the hot sun.
That's my boss.
I don't think Meatwad should be hanging around with these moon people.
He never holds back, and he speaks his mind. Welcome back to Hoppy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
He got a fat ass.
That highly anticipated Friends reunion, we're talking about it today. It's set to air later this month. It's been one of Hollywood's best kept secrets with so little.
It was not a secret that was kept at all. They've been talking about it for 2 years because all of them are irrelevant.
Little known about it. Some, aka Carson Daly, weren't convinced it would happen. But this morning.
Oh, because Carson Daly, that washed up hack, didn't think it was going to happen. Oh, we had to wait for his approval. Father, son, holy Carson Daly. That guy is so bland. He makes Ryan Seacrest look like Johnny Carson.
Morning, People magazine is out with an exclusive look at the reunion and an interview with the full cast, full of reminiscing, recreations, and yes, romances.
Can you imagine if they just started banging on the table? The episode where that happened.
Did you get off the plane? Did you get off the plane?
I got off the plane.
17. Oh no, I got a spoiler alert. I'm only on like season 4 and I just kind of forgot to watch it.
15 years after Rachel got off the plane and all...
Spoiler alert, we don't all just binge watch it in a day. Hey now.
6 friends said their final goodbyes.
Gotta have that sad music. Dun, dun, dun. A fictional sitcom. Dun, dun, dun. It's so emotional.
They're finally back together for the highly anticipated Friends reunion. Until this point, the Friends not saying much.
It's unscripted. It's basically a really fun interview.
Oh, I'm sure it's totally unscripted. Nothing was planned out at all. Because when I think of people that really go off the cuff, I think of actors and actresses from sitcoms.
An unscripted reunion.
Yeah.
Unscripted reunion special in celebration of the show.
Man, they really want to let you know that it's unscripted. We're doing this off the cuff. We're wild and edgy. Watch out. We're crazy now. We're in our midlife crisis in the 50s. Thank you. I'm glad Conan O'Brien found that funny. Conan, what do you think of my radio career?
Now, People magazine giving us a look at the secretive special shot on meticulously recreated sets.
What is this secret? They they were talking about this at the beginning of the pandemic. Remember, like, everybody was like, finally, some good news during the beginning of this pandemic. Like, everybody's been talking about it for a year. Everybody's been debating it for Everyone was like, oh, HBO Max has Friends, because Netflix originally had Friends, and they were like, are they going to have a reunion there? And then HBO Max brought over Friends, and then the first thing was like, reunion. This was not a kept secret. Stop saying that. This is the same media that said that Ellen DeGeneres left on her own terms. God, they're such ass kissers.
The show is going to be a combination of them reminiscing, of coming onto the set together.
Oh, it's going to be so inspirational. And during this passive-aggressive rant, I don't want you to think that I despise Friends. Love Friends. Think it's funny. But I just think this is just corny. It's just like, it's a cash grab for them. You really think they're doing this for the fans? They all look horrendous, and not in a bad way. Like, they don't look horrendous, but like, they definitely had one reason for doing this. And there's one reason, and I'll tell you that reason.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
One by one, the cast comes on, and it's really emotional.
The cast even...
Yeah, they go, here is Jennifer Aniston. Woo! Over here. I don't know their real names. Matthew LeBlanc. Courtney Cox. Lisa Kudrow. And right over here is Matthew Perry. Poor guy. Everyone's been shading him all week. Why is Matthew Perry slurring his words in the video? If you guys were such great fans of Friends, and I'm a mediocre fan of Friends, like I don't watch it that often, but I like it. If you were such badass fans of Friends, you would know that Matthew Perry doesn't have memories of a few seasons in the beginning of Friends, of filming it at all, because he was popping pills and doing other drugs. And he's also probably gone back on drugs, sadly, because he had a few sitcoms not work out during the 2000s and 2010s. So, whoa! You're telling me that a guy who does not remember at all filming one of the biggest shows of all time, you're telling me he slurs his words? Whoa, man. That's some breaking news. That's some riveting journalism from the media. A former pill popper has a hard time pronouncing some words? What's next? Water is wet? I mean, great journalism, folks.
And revisiting iconic episodes, sitting down for a table read of The One with the Jellyfish.
That was a good episode.
Really only one thing you can do.
What? What is it?
You're going to have to pee on it.
And
that was so edgy in 1998. Duty.
Recreating the battle for Monica's apartment, this time with Friends trivia.
The girls and the boys are super competitive. Particularly, I would say Jennifer Aniston. She was...
Yeah. She don't take crap from anybody. That's why she's single.
Very dominating in this game.
The cast also...
Yeah, she seems like a person that would dominate.
Also
It's going to be let down.
So here's the deal. We're told the reunion will include taped appearances from former guest stars and famous fans, with the cast sitting on the...
that's going to be riveting. Seeing like the people that plays like that played like, let's say what's his name? Gunther, the guy that runs the coffee shop, maybe some of the people that were in the audience during Smelly Cat. Let me see how little I know about Friends. What if they brought out the person who actually plays the naked man? I don't know if they ever really showed the naked man. You bring out Tom Selleck, and he's like, whoa, I'm actually known for Blue Bloods since then. Everyone's like, good for you.
Those recreated sets of Monica's apartment in Central Perk. Mm-hmm. And take a look at this.
Central Perk. Oh, that's a cute name.
We have the Lego version.
No, they do not have it.
No way. They're profiting off of the biggest sitcom ever, maybe besides Friends.
The Lego version.
No, they do not.
No, they did not make money off of a big major show from the 90s that influenced everybody. Whoa! I mean, these reporters are so corny, man. Go hang out in Iowa because you're corny. That was dumb.
The kids involved. In fact,
MG.
They're so new. We have our crew out there. They're still trying to put them together. Oh, my gosh.
They show people trying to put the pieces together. Man, no wonder the ratings for the Today Show and all these other networks, the ratings are down. I mean, this is corny.
See the Friends reunion on HBO.
We all hate each other. And half of the former people that worked here got me too, and we pretended to not know about it. What a great work environment. Where's the cocaine?
Hoppy. This is Hoppy Hour.
Get the hell out of here. Are you serious? Come on now. Oh, come on now.
Hoppy Hour will be right back.
If you're looking for that heat,
Yeah?
look no
What up? What's going on? This following segment was brought to you by the Tampa Bay Hot Sauce Company. When I tell you they are the best hot sauce in the whole wide world, I'm a man of my words. Add them on social media. Add Tampa Bay Hot Sauce. You know what you mean? At TampaBayHotSauce.com. If you live in Florida, it has all the locations where you can buy their hot sauce in person. But if you don't live in Florida, you can always order online. Either way, however the hell you get the hot sauce, when it arrives at your door, tag us at Tampa Bay Hot Sauce, at Ryan Hoppy Radio, and let us know what you cook up.
Hoppy. This is Hoppy Hour.
I got PhDs in 4 scientific disciplines.
Really?
Why do you think they call me Dr. Quinn?
I just thought that was a nickname. You know, like Dr. Dre. East Side.
God, you're stupid.
Hey, shut your hat.
Hoppy's mind is like a circus, and you're all invited. Welcome back to Hoppy Hour. His Midwest accent and rants are like endorphins for your workout. You are listening to Hoppy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Hoppy.
Hoppy Hot Topic.
This morning, mounting signs of a long-awaited return to normal.
Hell yeah!
Watch out.
We'll find out, though.
It's wonderful. I've been waiting to take it off.
As COVID cases and deaths continue to plunge nationwide, and with nearly half of all Americans now having received at least one shot.
Yeah, I got the first shot of Moderna. It was funny. I'll get back to the news clip, I promise. So what happened was my mom was bitching at me over and over again. Get the shot. When are you going to get the shot? 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 And then people that... Like, my girlfriend's mom was like, when are you going to get the shot? When are you going to get the shot? When are you going to get the shot? And then coworkers was like, when are you going to get the shot? When are you going to get the shot? Did you get the shot? Which is going up against HIPAA violation, but who cares? When are you going to get the shot? 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 When are you going to get the shot?
Shut up!
And I went, fine, I will get the shot. If it makes all of you be quiet and all of you to leave me alone, I will get the effing shot, okay? Okay? And I did. I walked into Publix. They're at like a table, and I said, hey, can I schedule a shot? And she's like, well, we have one left. So then they gave it to me. And then what's annoying is, like, I want to get on with my day. It's like 6:30. Like, the day's kind of beginning to end. And I'm like, I want to go. And they're like, well, we're going to make you sit here for 15 minutes to make sure you don't have any reaction to it. Like, there must be people that have bad reactions to it. But, like, if you're really having a bad reaction within 15 minutes of the shot, I mean, unless you're growing a third arm or you're turning yellow like SpongeBob SquarePants, or you're an idiot that has an IQ like Patrick. I don't know why I keep doing SpongeBob SquarePants references. I mean, you're just having a placebo effect. And then I sat there for 10 minutes, blah, 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 blah. And then I started to get the COVID symptoms that I had in November when I got COVID from one of my coworkers. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. And like, I'm starting to get back pain again, and then like the sniffles and that. And it's really not that bad, but you're just hoping that it's good. You're just putting in this liquid in your body. I mean, I know that's what they do in porn all day long, but I'm just saying to you that all these boomers and people with pre-conditions and this and that, you're just really praying that the COVID shot is good. You know what I mean? Like, you're literally just going, I hope what I'm putting in the body is good. I am hoping to God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth. Let's see how much of the prayer I remember from back in the day. Let's see how much I remember. Our Father, who art in Moderna, please don't make me sick. Don't give me. Jesus Christ. I hope I don't get hit with copyright on this. If I do, then God's a bitch. Life's a bitch, and then you die. I hope I don't get a blood clot like some people did from Johnson & Johnson. I mean, there's just this weird vibe about when you literally just put this thing in your body and it's the first round, the first ever injection, the first ever shot, and you're just like, I hope it works out. I've been praying a lot more lately. I don't know, but then I watch a lot of porn and I'm like, I think that kind of sort of just ruined it. Kind of like when you drink a lot and then you drink a lot of water, you're just like, now I'm sober. Like, I feel like praying and then watching porn, you're back to like hell. You know what I mean? All right, enough of this church music. It's triggering me. I feel like I'm at church again. Yeah, so I got the shot. Hope everyone leaves me alone. They do. That's why I don't have any friends.
More states are lifting mask and social distancing mandates for those fully vaccinated.
It's the start of a new era.
In one
freedom,
hard-hit New York, a milestone reopening Wednesday. Nearby Connecticut.
This was May 2nd of 2020. Right here. Everybody's like, no, we're opening up. In 2021, this was us literally 2 months after COVID began in Florida.
In New Jersey.
I love how everyone's like, we're in phase 2. We're beginning to open up. It's like, yeah, we've been popping for a year, man.
Jersey also loosening most restrictions.
I just think it's great to be out and about again.
Yeah. Still, across the country, the CDC's update.
What a riveting response, by the way, by this woman. I just think it's great to be out and about again. Wow, you don't say. Being out and about is fun? I never thought about that.
It's great to be out and about again.
Still, across the country, the CDC's updated guidance is being interpreted very differently.
You're still wearing your mask, though. Why?
Because you're talking to a 70-year-old woman, and she's probably got conditions. You hack of a reporter.
That I should.
Prompting this explanation.
So I think.
Oh, here comes this asswipe Fauci. The first few weeks of Dr. Fauci last year, I thought he was adorable. I thought he was so cute. I'm like, oh, look at this old man. I am so sick of him because I don't have all the facts, but everybody is like, he's gotten things wrong. He's gotten things right. He's just this nerd who's 80 years old that's now famous, who's just predicting things. He's just guessing. The CDC has gotten things wrong. The World Health Organization has gotten things wrong, but we got to bow down to them. We got to pray to them. And then Fauci's like, you got to do this. Shut up, old man.
People are misinterpreting, thinking.
Yeah, we're misinterpreting because you don't make any sense. One day you're saying this, one day you're saying that. You're not clear. You're not clear. No wonder we're misinterpreting it. No wonder we're confused. Because you're confused and you're misinterpreting your own thoughts and forgetting what you're even saying the day before.
That this is a removal of a mask mandate for everyone. It's not. It's an assurance to those who are vaccinated that they can feel safe.
Yeah. And what are you going to say, Fauci, when you can probably make fake ID cards, of these COVID shots? Look at me. I got 2 COVID shots. Moderna. Let's go to the club. Hell yeah. And give out COVID. And then you had the Yankee players and Bill Maher getting COVID a second time. It's just a stop. I can't take it. And he's so unlikable and so cocky. Like he knows everything. Like, shut up.
They outdoors or indoors.
Yeah.
More states are also now offering incentives to get more people vaccinated.
That's what scares me too. They're like making like these, like, hey, well, we'll do this for you. Like the Ohio governor, I forget what the example was, but they're like, all these different places are like kind of the, red part of America, like the right-wing part. What a surprise. Yeah. But the people that listen to Charlie Kirk, who I went to school with, and he's a complete fraud, and was not that loud when I would hang out with him. But I'm not complaining. I'm not jealous of his fame. What I'm saying is you have these different parts of America that lean right, that are kind of like, I don't believe in the Rona. And then they are giving these incentives to get a shot. And it's a little sketchy. It's a little creepy. And the fact that you're like, why are we being paid? Why are we being given things to be a test rat? I don't know.
First Lady Tammy Murphy and I are putting our own skin in the game.
In New Jersey, dinner with the governor and first lady.
Oh, hell yeah. You get to hang out with an out-of-touch politician that has the personality of a saltine cracker. Ugh. I mean, is there a more out-of-touch, slightly narcissism way of giving a prize? You get to hang out with us. I'm a governor of New Jersey. What a party. Get the shot.
Free admission to state parks and free wine. Elsewhere, free beers.
What is this? Ann Howings. That's a good radio show in Grand Rapids. Free beer and Howings. What is this? Announcers. And why do all these announcers have to talk like this? I mean, they're more successful than me at this moment, but I'm going to kick ass for the rest of my life until I'm on the ground. There I am, talking myself up with the law of attraction. What are all these reporters? They have to talk like this. And I got to end their words like this.
Elsewhere, free beer, savings bonds, even baseball tickets.
Woo! Nothing is exciting like going to baseball in 2021. I mean, can they give you any more out-of-touch prizes? You get to go to a park. Get to hang out with the governor of New Jersey. And you get to go to a baseball game. I mean, seriously, think about that. They're saying to you, you get to go to a baseball game in 2021 if you get the shot. You get to go. That's so cool.
Yo, batter up.
I was trying to load that sound effect.
Yo, batter up.
Of course, bro.
Yo, batter up.
And get your effing shot.
Yo, batter up.
And get your shot. All right, this is getting old. Mm-hmm.
But with no official guidance on how to check for proof of vaccination.
That's the problem. The fake IDs.
How do you know?
And then there's going to be parties where people don't even check. That's why I got my shot too. Was like when my coworkers were beginning to ask me, I'm like, fine, I'll do it.
Vaccination.
How do you know who is vaccinated and who is not vaccinated? People are on the honor system. And when you're on the honor system, you're not necessarily honest.
Many businesses are cautious.
Buddy. People aren't honest in life. Whoa. Man, these news reporters are really breaking the headlines. Really giving you the inside scoop today.
At Westway Diner in Manhattan, Pete Daphnos is not scrapping his indoor mask mandate just yet.
And then you have the people that are allowed to choose if they want to have you wear a mask or not inside. Like my girlfriend works at Sephora, and their corporate policy is you got to wear a mask inside. And she told me the other day, a woman was like, you're making me wear a mask. I don't know why her voice is like this. Probably because I'm not able to do voices. But she was like, you're making me wear a mask. And it's like, no. You think my girlfriend's like, you, Karen, I'm going to make you wear a mask? Or do you think it's the corporate policy? Like, we are all losing our mind on this planet.
Because we want to feel that all our customers are just comfortable to be inside.
Yeah.
And here in New York City, as you can see, there's these elaborate outdoor seating areas. Don't expect them to go away just yet. But as for proof of vaccination.
Your news reporting is elaborate too, bro.
Areas, don't expect them to go away just yet. But as for proof of vaccination, New York State uses the Excelsior Pass as a kind of vaccine passport on your phone that they use in big sporting events. Many of the small businesses we spoke with say,
but what if somebody has a flip phone?
They're not planning on using that pass anytime soon. Craig?
The honor system. Gabe Gutierrez for us here in New York City. Thanks, Gabe.
News reporters are so weird, man. This next headline is not a surprise.
You know, we've all heard the news in recent months about how investors are cashing in on cryptocurrency. iTeam investing.
The new small penis energy, small D energy is, bro, I want to go on TikTok and give out advice on how I made money in cryptocurrency. I literally just got lucky and put in my money early, but I am the authority on everything. People that have to let you know about how great cryptocurrency is and how great Dogecoin is are the people that think that Gary Vee is a god.
Investigator Adam Walzer is looking into this new market, and he found out not everybody is coming out ahead.
You don't say.
Cryptocurrency was once known as a way to pay off ransomware attackers.
What? I mean, these reporters, they don't want to talk like this. Is that what they're doing when they're having sex with their, whatever they identify as, with whoever they're banging identifies as? Oh, yeah. That feels really good. Back to you, Kenneth. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Or buy contraband on the dark web. But it has now become a mainstream investment.
A friend who had invested and made a decent amount of money kind of explained it to me. I thought it seemed really cool as far as an option to invest.
Tampa firefighter Tanya Vidovic decided to get in on the ground level.
We made a significant investment 3 years ago.
And did you make the money?
And then over the last, 3 years, it has grown to the point where that was kind of like a retirement fund.
Cryptocurrency is a...
No. See, that's the thing, is when you're thinking cryptocurrency is going to be your retirement fund, it's like...
medium of exchange similar to money, but it only exists in digital form, which is traded and tracked through online ledgers.
Yeah.
Some well-known types of cryptocurrency you may have heard of are Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and...
I think I've heard of that. God, these reporters.
Ethereum.
We really explored these cryptos. I've been watching them for over 5 or 6 years.
Oh, have you, you expert? That's the other annoying thing, is all the people who are into cryptocurrency, they have to let you know, I'm one of the originals. Like, it was kind of like, and here's a few examples. First of all, when Modern Family first came on TV, I've been watching it since the beginning. Or the people that know about some band, let's say, I was listening to Billie Eilish when she released her first song. Like those, you got to let everybody know, I was one of the originals. No one cares.
He invested proceeds from the sale of his family business in cryptocurrency and quickly made double-digit returns.
A lot of people hit the lottery in just about anything that happens, and being into crypto early was certainly that.
But at the peak of their profits, both Tanya and Joe had their cryptocurrency stolen.
The new customers that are coming into these exchanges, they have no idea how quickly things could go wrong.
All these people...
You don't say. This new currency, things could go wrong. Whoa.
People who are investing, they think their money is safe, and it's not.
Coming up tonight at 6, the I-Team is...
All right, the I-Team. The most 1990s thing ever. The I-Team. Ugh. There's another celebrity weirdo.
It was all quite an experience. Then you put a few things up your nose and in your ears so you don't give them as many holes to...
Another day in a porn set.
...climb in.
Angelina Jolie has taken on a buzzy new role. The Hollywood superstar covered herself in bees for an important cause, teaming up with National Geographic to raise awareness about bee conservation and...
It's weird. So she's got like a robe on, so she's like naked, and it's showing her not moving at all. She literally looks like a mannequin, and she's got like bees all over her body. Not completely over her body, but it literally makes you think of like laying in a casket in the ground. Like it looks like maggots are eating her body. It's bizarre.
Champion female beekeepers. The campaign is in honor of World Bee Day on May 20th, and Angie told the mag why it's...
What the hell? Why is this freezing? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. World's ending.
It was all quite an experience.
And I'm not going to be perfect every day. Some other DJs literally voice track their 7-second break, but here we are.
World Bee Day on May 20th, and Angie told the mag why it's so crucial for everyone to step up and help protect the bee population now more than ever.
I'm trying to figure out how to pay rent. I'm not like, oh, I'm so worried about the bees. Think about that. You got to pay your car bill. You got to figure out how to graduate class. Got to figure out how to get full-time at your job. But no, you got to worry about the bees. Are the bees okay? Oh, I hope they're okay. My son's been acting up. But I got to worry about the bees, man. Are the bees okay? That is what you call being a rich, elite celebrity like Angelina Jolie, where all your kids are basically grown up and you're not around Brad Pitt, so you're kind of bored because you're not having to deal with madness, where you're like, I'm going to care about the bees today. Like, not everybody. You just care about the bees, man. Maybe if you have a kid, you can watch the bee movie, but you don't have time to care about the bees. Ugh. I don't know.
With so much we are worried about around the world, and so many people feel overwhelmed.
Like COVID.
Bad news and the reality of what is collapsing and what is happening. This is one that we can manage. We can certainly all step in and do our part, and we can do much better.
Got it.
The Oscar winner reflected on her intense Nat Geo photo shoot with photographer Dan Winters.
All right, I don't care. She's out there saving the bees. Bet she's got cobwebs too. I'm talking about in her house she has cobwebs. Totally.
So it's a very special thing for both of us.
That was Jennifer Lopez talking about her then fiance Ben Affleck back in 2003, before they called it quits in 2004.
Yeah.
But now things are heating up between the two again, and a source tells ET that J-Lo is loving it.
Hell yeah.
I'm thrilled. I'm really
Going
happy.
back to an ex is going to end
Quote,
well.
Jen is loving the attention she has been getting from Ben. Jen and Ben didn't get along at the end of their relationship years ago, but once their hurt feelings subsided, they were friendly for many years.
Yeah, you know, he's just been waiting. He married Jennifer Gardner, which there's a headline from The Blast saying she isn't bothered by Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. Oh, I'm sure not at all, because when you have to let people know you're not bothered by your ex dating somebody, you kind of are. But you know, Ben Affleck's been waiting in the wing. He's like, damn it, how did I let that go? I probably had a drinking problem, I'm just guessing. And I made the movie Paycheck in 2004, but I gotta get her back.
Now that they've fully reconnected, they are having fun together and care about each other a great deal.
Oh yeah, that's what you call it.
This is a thrill, you know, I can't stop smiling.
The two started dating in 2002 while starring in their first movie together, Geely.
I remember that movie sucked. I never saw it. I just heard about it.
I'm sorry. Do we know each other?
No, not yet.
They quickly got engaged, but by 2003, they called off their wedding just days before their planned September ceremony.
So we obviously don't know J-Lo. We don't know what she's like behind closed doors, but like she's had fiance and marriage and this and that. Like you go, well, what the hell is wrong with Jenny from the Block?
And they officially...
Does she know where she came from? Like, what's going on with Jenny from the Block?
For their planned September ceremony. And they officially split in January 2004.
No!
It was my first, adult heartbreak.
Let's see here. January 2004. Oh, Paycheck came out in 2003. That makes me feel even older. So Paycheck didn't really do well. Came out December 25th, 2003. I predicted it. So it was kind of a box office bust. Not really. And J-Lo's like, oh, Paycheck sucked. Even though I loved it growing up because I was a kid. I got to break up with you.
Was it because it was so public and we wanted to know every single thing about your relationship?
Well, that didn't help.
Yeah, the media being down my throat. Not the only thing. I didn't just say that. But, oh yeah, you guys being down my throat about my relationship. Oh yeah, that totally helped it, man.
Sorry.
Sorry, we exploited you. We never said it to your face, but now that you're in front of us, we're going to kiss your ass.
To get married, it didn't work out, and it was just a bad heartbreak. It's like, just one of those breakups that really...
Whoa, a breakup being a bad heartbreak? Whoa.
It was like a tough one for me for whatever reason. For many reasons.
J-Lo went on to marry Mark Anthony, whom she shares 13-year-old twins Max and Emmy with. But they split in 2014 after 10 years of marriage. And in 2019, she got engaged to former MLB star Alex Rodriguez after 2 years of dating. But they called off their engagement in April. Now, when it comes to Ben, fans were surprised to see the 51-year-old triple threat move on so quickly after splitting from A-Rod. But another...
No, you should not be surprised at all. Whenever a female either gets cheated on and then breaks up, or whenever a female breaks up with the guy, they always move on first. Why is that a surprise? Because she's beautiful and can get anybody she wants. J-Lo rebounded really fast. Whoa, what a surprise. I mean, come on now.
Another source told ET that it wasn't a huge surprise for Jen and Ben's friends who knew they stayed in touch over the years.
I'm in control and loving it.
Yeah.
Rumors got me laughing.
Meanwhile, an additional source told ET earlier this month that the Justice League star has always had an affinity for Jennifer and says he was the one who initially started pursuing her. Quote, he wanted to explore things with her beyond a friendship, and they've both been really enjoying spending time together.
I don't care anymore.
First up in today's headlines is Kim revealing that she is not ready to talk to her kids about Chris Humphries. In a news...
Oh, man, what the hell happened to Chris Humphries?
Sneak peek at this week's episode of Keeping Up. Kim told Scott Disick, I don't really want to, explain who Chris Humphries is. Well,
neither do we.
Hoppy. This is Hoppy Hour.
Chris Humphries, that's a name from the past. Remember him? Chris Humphries. He was such a decent player, and then they literally ruined him. Forever and ever and ever. What am I doing?
Shut up! Hoppy Hour will be right back.
But I'm right here, hanging out with you guys. Lock the doors. Let the beat drop. Okay. This following segment is being brought to you by Amir Academy of Martial Arts. When I tell you he is the best in the Bay, I'm a man of my words. Go to amiracademy.com for all the info. This is also being brought to you by westchaseprinting.com. They made that nice little background banner for me when I'm doing Hoppy Hour Live on the No Filter Network at nofilter.net. If you go to westchaseprinting.com, you can get yard signs, posters, business cards, whatever the hell you need. And when you get that nice invoice, DJ Tone Tampa on Instagram is already going to hook you up with a great deal, but you'll get an even better deal if you tell them that I sent you. This is also being brought to you by Rich Keeley Master Barbershop at richkbarber.com over at Salon Loft on Kennedy Boulevard. If you sign up for an appointment, because you got to sign up online because he's going to be busy. If you sign up for an appointment at richkbarber.com, a beard trim, whatever the hell you want, because you got to sign up online. You can't just go there. And you tell him I sent you, he'll hook you up.
Hoppy. This is Hoppy Hour. His Midwest accent and rants are like endorphins for your workout. You are listening to Hoppy Hour. Listen to Hoppy Hour by searching Hoppy Radio on your favorite podcasting platform.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Well, it was good while it lasted, I guess.
But Sheriff, the glory hole is the pride and joy of Dougal County.
Fella found an even older glory hole 2 towns over. Lord knows I ain't looking forward to telling the tourism board about this.
Such an elegant concept. A simple, lowly hole to commemorate his glory.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Oh, yeah. Christmas, Thanksgiving, some of the best times of the year, the NFL playoffs, getting laid whenever that happens, especially when you beat a dry spell, and the NBA playoffs. So if you want to see all of my analysis, my average analysis, sorry, I'm talking myself down, the best analysis ever, go to nofilter.net and find my latest Happy Hour Live. But also, I'm playing this music because I got to have sex with a condom on. Not with my girlfriend. That was weird. I hope she's not mad that I said that. But sex with a condom on when it came to the NBA coming to Tampa Bay with the Toronto Raptors because of COVID and international travel. Because, like, I love the NBA, and them coming to Tampa was kind of like a girl you really dig. And I said this on the Hoppe Hour live show today on No Filter Network. It's kind of like, let's say you get a girl from Tinder, and she's in town for the summer, and you're banging her, and you're really beginning to dig her. And then she's like, oh, I got to go to college. And then you never see her again. That was the Tampa Raptors.
News at 4, everyone. I'm Paul LeGrand. The Toronto Raptors, they missed the playoffs this year after a COVID-19 outbreak derailed their season at the end in March. But they were just really happy to be able to play every game on their schedule. And ABC Action News sports reporter Kevin Lewis today speaking with 2 Raptors who had no regrets moving south for the season.
Yeah, they had to play. What are they going to say? Tampa sucked? I mean, it's better weather and it's a better city than Toronto.
The people in Tampa were incredible. There's no hospitality or no welcome that we're going to get that's better than this.
Tampa has been unbelievable. They showed us love. They showed us a lot of, support, and they let us come into their city and basically use their city as a home base.
36 home games scheduled, 36 home games played in Amalie Arena through a season unlike any other.
Yeah, it's a testament to the players, the coaches, the organizations, the teams, the media, the operating crew, from top to bottom.
Team president Masai Ujiri said it was adjusting to the little things that will help his team down the road.
It's the things that happen to you the first time, or you don't know how to adjust, or you don't know which way to go, or that's the part that's tough.
Despite the fact that they saw a few more visiting team jerseys than they would in Toronto, the Raptors were still happy to call Tampa temporarily home.
No.
I would talk about that.
Can they move here, please? Please.
Experience as a great experience for a long time.
The most unique thing is, we helped bring a championship here. It wasn't just Tom Brady, it was us.
Kyle Lowry, a real comedian. All right.
I'm learning a new skill. That's it.
Tiffany Haddish is clearing up rumors that she's being considered to replace Ellen DeGeneres after she wraps up her talk show next year. The comedian addressed the speculation when she stopped by The Breakfast Club on Wednesday. The 41-year-old said that although she has guest hosted for Ellen in the past, no one has talked to her about replacing anyone.
Yeah, she'll just get her own show. I mean, she's not replacing. She's just going to replace and become the new thing, but she's not replacing Ellen's time slot. And that's how she's going to dodge around this question. And she's going to go, I'm not replacing Ellen. I'm just going to be on another network. And I'll be just as popular as Ellen because I'm probably a nicer person. But then again, a dead rat's a nicer creature than Ellen.
I haven't commented on it because ain't nobody that give those jobs to talk to me about it.
I'll just get a job at a place because it won't be where she's replacing me.
So, Ellen
where I'm replacing Ellen, rather. You know what I'm saying? Like she goes, I haven't heard from people that don't give out those jobs. And when she's saying that, she's going, the people that give out the jobs at the network that Ellen's at, but I'll get it somewhere else. Like if she was saying, I'm not doing a talk show at all, then we could shut down the rumor completely. But she's just saying the people that run the Ellen show, the executives that knew about Ellen being a creep, yeah, that whole area, yeah, I'm not replacing that.
Give those jobs to talk to me about it.
And also, if you're Tiffany Haddish, why would you even want to replace her? Just build your own empire.
So, Ellen was, the reason I've even been like her popping up guest hosting Ellen is because she wanted some days off. She's been doing it a long time. She want to enjoy her money. She's like, Tiff, you want to try it? I'm like, you know what? Yeah, sure. Y'all going to pay me a little something. I'll learn a new skill. I'm here for it.
The Girls Trip star said she still has a few more episodes to guest host, but she isn't sure they're grooming her to take over anyone's spot.
That's the other thing too. She's saying, I'm not sure. She's not going, I 100% no, I'm not replacing her. Like she's dancing around really well. She's a smart woman.
So I'm learning a new skill. That's it. Y'all just watching me learn in front of everybody.
And you're doing a better job because you're more genuine.
No, I don't think there's a professional hosting school, like a talk show hosting school. You got to just kind of do it and see if it's for you. Mm-hmm. I'm doing it. I got a few more episodes to do.
Got it.
I don't know if that's grooming me to take over because ain't nobody talked to me about that.
Not yet.
Ain't nobody said nothing to me about that.
All right. So no one's talked to her yet. We got it. CBS is releasing new shows in 2021. Let me guess a few shows where they got to have a laugh track because nothing on the show is funny. So they got to have a laugh track to remind you that the jokes are funny. Alrighty. And then a bunch of cop shows.
Some exciting new shows are joining the CBS family this fall.
Yeah.
The network just released its primetime lineup, including dramas and comedies. All right, let's start on Monday night. The world's most successful television series continues on the shores of the Aloha State with NCIS Hawaii.
Ugh, God. You're a basic boomer. If you like NCIS.
The show stars Vanessa Lachey, who, along with her team, balance their duty to family and country while investigating high-stakes crimes. On Tuesdays at 9 o'clock, it's fast-paced drama FBI International. Now,
whoa, another FBI show. Thank God. Ugh.
This is the third show from the successful FBI brand from executive producer Dick Wolf. The show follows the elite operatives of the FBI's international fly team headquartered in Prague.
She can't even pretend to make it seem like these shows are going to be good.
Then on Wednesdays at 10 o'clock, CS.
Okay. I swear on my life, I didn't say it because sometimes when I'm anxious and I have anxiety, I go, do I need the energy? Do I have the energy to say something? And then I don't. But I was going to say, let me guess. Monday is NCIS, Tuesday is FBI, and they just said that. And I was going to guess a new CSI show, but I didn't say it. But they're coming out with a new CSI show. Oh, the creativity in network TV. And they wonder why they're dying and no one's watching it. Besides boomers that don't have the money to get a package like Netflix.
CSI is back. We're talking about CSI Vegas.
Woo! Creativity is dead.
Is the sequel, to the network's global hit CSI Crime Scene Investigation.
Thank you. I wasn't sure what it spelled out.
Opens a brand new chapter in Las Vegas, the city where it all began. You're going to see some familiar faces and some new members of the team when the show.
Oh, thank God. I'm so worried.
Show premieres this fall. On Thursday nights, Ghost takes up residence. The new comedy is about two people who decide to convert a country estate into a bed and breakfast.
Oh, God. The promo shot they have looks like a porno.
Only the house is inhabited by spirits who also call it home.
Man, this is going to be canceled after 13 episodes. Kind of like my career.
Hoppy. This is Hoppy Hour.
Hoppy Hour is now over. Hoppy Hour is now over. Hoppy Hour is now over.
Money. And like that,
gone.